let's whip up a great date. I'm going to be comparing your date with making pancakes. Because after all, I wrote the book called Peignoirs and Pancakes. It's not a cookbook, ladies. It is a recipe for romantic success leading to marriage. Because we're good girls, and good girls always finish best. Now, let's get started. All right, you're going to whip up some pancakes, right? Let's do some comparisons. You're going to have fresh ingredients. You're going to have fresh eggs. You're going to have maybe a little vanilla, right? You have to have cooking oil. You have to have flour, measuring cups, spoons, all kinds of ingredients that go into making your delicious pancakes, right? How are we going to compare that to a date? Ladies, all dates, including what the gentleman does, have ingredients. He has work to do too, and he's on the way doing that, all right? But here's something you would not put into your pancakes. You would not put vinegar in your pancakes. You would not put old eggs, old oil, old flour. No, 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 no. And especially not this. Why do I bring that up? Because you would not bring bitterness on your date. If you're going to cook up a date, let's whip up a good date, you're going to have a great attitude. You're going to think about, oh, I might take a bubble bath. I might get that scent going. You've ever gone into a house where people are making pancakes for breakfast and you just can't wait? They're scrumptious, right? All right, so ingredients are important on a date. Joyfulness, not bitterness. No vinegar. Don't think about the last couple of dates you had that went terribly wrong, right? You are what? You are whipping up a great date. Right? And remember, if you go to someone's house and they're a great cook and you love what they've made, let's say you went out to breakfast with someone and you find out, oh, they're so delicious. So you remember who's a good cook, right? Who uses the best ingredients? The presentation's important. You need a good stove. You've got to have things sort of, sizzling in a good way. Sizzling, in a romantic, joyful way, right? And remember, ladies, we are looking to whip up dates that lead to what? We're just giving a little taste there too, just of our joyfulness and our attitude and what we believe in, because we are looking to whip up great dates that might lead to marriage. You see? So if you're doing that, then of course you are not giving the whole smorgasbord away. No, you're not. You just, you have a little date or two. You might date someone, and if he's special, then you might go out a couple more times. Don't limit yourself to one recipe though. If you're whipping up some good dates, you want, especially if you're young, you want to date a variety of young gentlemen. You're young, it's no big rush. Now, if you're of a certain age and maybe you're in grad school or something, you have a career going, well, you're going to whip up that date too. And not everyone you date is the one you're going to marry, but you are looking on each date for the possibility in the future of dating, correct? And if he's come back a couple of times that you've gone on a date, but he's not thinking of the future, then you go out with some other young gentleman, correct? And you want the highest standards for your dates. So remember, if you're whipping up a good date, you want to have the tools. You want to have maybe your hair and makeup ready. You want maybe to make sure that you picked out a dress you feel comfortable in, and also safety on your dates. That's the best ingredient, safety. And you're probably already sort of vetted the gentleman before you go out, because you're not going out with a stranger normally. So blind dates are one thing, and sometimes they work out, but be careful. So let's whip up a great date for you. And over on my YouTube channel, Thoughts Under the Canopy, it's free to go in there and comment and ask questions. And on Amazon, the book is $9.99 for Kindle and $20 for the paperback. And ladies, we need to whip up some dates because it's almost Valentine's Day. So are you ready? Do you have the tools you need? Are you measuring things correctly? Are you looking for the future, for marriage with the proper fellow, your soulmate? let's get going. Go on over to Amazon and join me on my YouTube channel, Thoughts Under the Canopy. See you soon and have a great date. Love you. Bye for now.